Welcome back, and this weekend there's a Callaloo contest going on at the Art Museum, Cultural Art Museum in Frederickstad. News Channel 8's Wes Small has got the scoop.
I'm here at the Caribbean Museum Center for the Arts.
That's correct.
I got it right. I'm here with Anthony Weeks, who is a board member, and it's what a Callaloo?
Yes.
Yeah.
This coming Saturday, May 9th, the museum has embraced an event that we hope to be an annual event. It's called Wata Callaloo. And the reason we chose Wata Callaloo is because Callaloo is an indigenous culinary dish that is uniquely Caribbean. No matter what part of the Caribbean we're talking about, what nationality, if there's one thing that unites us is Callaloo. And when you look at Callaloo as a dish, as a culinary dish, it's an art form. And the museum, we're in the business of exhibiting artists from not only locally, but internationally as well. And we felt it was fitting to embrace a culinary dish, which is an art form called Callaloo, to be able to celebrate with the community. So this coming Saturday at 11 o'clock, we'll kick off the Callaloo tasting, and of course people can buy to take home as well. And it's also a family fun day here. What will happen is folks will come out and they'll experience all of the great Callaloo, all the entries that are going to be competing for first, second place, and the kids will have an opportunity to come out and get their face painted with the clowns and go out and also enjoy the bouncing amusement setup that we'll have as well.
That's
on
fantastic.
Saturday.
And we're looking at some pictures of the portraits, the beautiful artwork that is on display here by artists from all over our area.
Yes, that's correct. We have on exhibit artists locally. And the reason for that is because the museum, among other things, we are a venue that people have chosen to come to do their event.
This guy's real busy. He's always text messaging, always on the phone, constantly. So I'm glad to get a few words from you. Back to your phone. Here we are at the museum, and it is the Caribbean Museum Center for the Arts. And make sure you take advantage of that. With Anthony Weeks, I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
Well, generally on Fridays, the girls from Elena Christian bring us our weather report. They are going to do that later on in the program, but they just spent 5 days in Puerto Rico checking out some great meteorology and scientific equipment there. News Channel 8's Wes Small interviews them.
Well, finally, they're back. We really didn't know what to do without them. We're talking about our Meteorology Club, headed by Steve Bullock, and some of his students that just got back from Puerto Rico. They're going to talk about that. And, of course, we always use our beautiful weather people at Elena Christian every Friday. So, Steve, you got back after a 5-day visit, and your students are going to tell us what they saw.
Sure. Wes, it was an awesome trip to Puerto Rico. These students were exposed to a lot of scientific knowledge. For example, they visited a planetarium at the University of Puerto Rico, and it was out of this world. They actually saw images of how stars are dying. They saw how, the solar system is interrelated with the galaxies, and it was awesome.
Wow.
One other thing that I would like to say about this trip is that it gave the students hands-on. Our students in the VI, they are missing out on the practical side of science. And in Puerto Rico, they have a science park that hundreds of students are going there every day to learn about science. And we need something like that in the VI.
Lecture's one thing, but there's nothing like hands-on.
And discovery learning. Our students need to touch it, feel it, actually see it for themselves rather than reading something that is sterile and not practical in the books. And now we have virtual learning. That's good. It's computers and digital generation, this kind of concept. It's good. But in the final analysis, our students need exposure.
Here we are with one of our beautiful weather people, Ania, right?
Isn't
I got it somewhere in there. All right. Besides the planetarium and stuff like that, what other things did you see?
Well, we went to the National Weather Service and learned how meteorologists track and predict hurricanes and tornadoes.
Yeah.
We also saw how the weather balloon is launched.
We went to the science park and we saw an actual Atlas rocket that took the astronauts into space and like the space capsule that brought them back to Earth.
My name is Shalin Thomas, and in Puerto Rico,
I went to the seismic network in Mayagüez.
She taught us about how stars are dying and are being made, and she also taught us of showed us a demonstration of how the stars are disappearing or getting sucked in the black holes. My name is Jesus Rivera.
Okay, and Mr. Rivera, what did you like most about your Puerto Rican experience?
The National Astronomy with Telescope.
Thumbs up to the Elena Christian Meteorology Club. Give yourselves a round of applause. You're welcome. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.